Hello students, welcome to Notebook. When was the last time you got scolded for something unfairly? Elders sometimes scold children for no fault of theirs. Maybe your cousin painted dinosaurs on a wall of your house and damaged it. However, he escaped a scolding and you got scolded instead. It's okay to feel angry in such a situation. But there are some tricky situations when you know what you did was right, but you cannot convince your angry parents about it. They think what you did was very wrong and perhaps punish you for it. Can you think of such a situation in your life? Try to think of at least one such incident as we start with today's story, A Gift of Chappals. In this story, 3 children, Ravi, Mridu and Meena, get into trouble for being kind to a beggar. A Gift of Chappals is taken from the story Guru Chaka Turns Up, which appears in the novel Mridu in Madras. The poet, journalist and translator Vasanta Surya, who is based out of Chennai, Tamil Nadu, wrote this children's novel. Let us now start with the story. Mridu is visiting her aunt Rukumani's house with her grandmother Tapi. Mridu's cousins, Ravi and Meena, drag her to the backyard as soon as she reaches their house. Mridu notices a pair of large black chappals or slippers while removing her own slippers. The slippers must be old because they bear the mark of every toe on the front part. They are grey with dust. The owner must have worn the slippers for some time. However, Mridu has no time to think about the slippers or their owner. Her cousins pull her away. Ravi and Meena show her a very small kitten. The kitten is lying inside a torn football lined with sacking and filled with sand. It is drinking milk from a coconut half shell. Ravi and Meena have to hide the kitten in their backyard behind a thick bitterberry bush. Their Pati or their grandmother dislikes cats. She will probably leave the house if she discovers that there is a cat in the house. Ravi even had to lie to his grandmother to get a little milk for the kitten. He had asked his grandmother for a tumbler of milk and then drank most of it himself to remove her suspicions. He did not want her to know that he was taking the milk for the kitten. She would be very angry if she knew. Ravi wisely tells Mridu that people want us to be kind to animals, but they often do not mean what they say. They stop us from being kind to animals when such an occasion arises. Ravi now tells Mridu that the kitten's name is Mahendra Verma Pallava Punai or MP Punai. He thinks that the kitten is a descendant of the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat and the Egyptian cat goddess Bastet. It is clear that Ravi is very influenced by his history lessons. Ravi and his classmates had visited Mahabalipuram for an excursion. He now knows that the emblem of the Pallava dynasty is the lion and thinks that the little kitten is related to that lion. Soon, Mridu and the kitten are startled or shocked by a loud screeching sound coming from the house. The kitten dashes towards a bamboo tray of red chilies drying in the sun. He cries miserably when a few chilies fall on him. Mridu soon learns that it is her cousin Lalli playing the violin. She has not learned to play it properly and keeps producing an unpleasant screeching noise whenever she plays the instrument. Mridu peeps into the house through a window. She sees Lalli taking violin lessons from her music teacher. The music teacher had a bald head with a fringe of black hair falling round his ears, an old-fashioned tuft, and large feet with big scrawny toes. He wears a veshti, a diamond ring, and a gold chain. Unlike Lalli, he plays the violin effortlessly and melodiously. Just then, a beggar calls Ravi's grandmother from the gate of the house. He is asking for alms. Ravi's grandmother asks Ravi to send the beggar away. She has been feeding him for a week, but she cannot be kind to him anymore. Ravi, Meena and Mridu walk towards the beggar who is settling down under a neem tree in the garden. He is hopeful that he will receive alms from the women in the house. But Ravi tells him that his grandmother will not give him any alms. She has asked him to find another house to beg from. The beggar tries begging one more time, but this time Rukumani, Ravi's mother, loudly and firmly tells him to go away. So he sighs and prepares to go. He shows the children large pink blisters on the soles of his bare feet. It is a hot summer day and the tar has melted on the road. He has been walking barefoot, so his feet are full of blisters or burns. Mridu understands that the beggar is too poor to buy slippers or shoes. The children are moved by the beggar's condition and want to give him a pair of slippers. Ravi's slippers are too small for him, so they begin searching for a pair of old slippers. Mridu suddenly spots the pair of large black slippers she had seen some time back on the veranda. She asks Ravi about those slippers. Ravi is delighted to find the slippers and understands that they will fit the beggar perfectly. He gives the slippers to the beggar and asks him to go away. The beggar blesses the children, wears the slippers, and quickly leaves. He hurries away before the adults in the house find out about the slippers and take them away from him. The slippers belonged to the music master. He is shocked to find his slippers gone when he comes out of the house. He laments that the slippers were brand new and very costly. It is obvious that the music teacher is lying because his slippers looked old and shabby. The children had not bothered to check whose slippers they were giving away. They had wanted to help the beggar first. Rukumani suspects that Ravi, Meena and Mridu might know something about the Chappals. She angrily asks them if they knew who the thief is. The children tell her the beggar's condition. They remind her of the importance of being kind and charitable. Rukumani is not convinced and she angrily asks Ravi to go inside the house. Then she gives Gopu Mama's new chappals to the music master. The music master is secretly very happy to receive the new slippers. They are better than his old shabby slippers, but he hides his happiness. He laughs about the children's mischievousness and calls Ravi a Hanuman or a monkey. Rukumani was pretending to be angry with the children in front of the music master because they had given away his chappals. She was not that angry with them in reality. After the music teacher leaves, she laughs with the children about Gopu Mama's slippers, which she had just given to the music master. With that, we come to the end of our video lesson on a gift of chappals. The story shows us the difference between adults and children. Adults often do not practice what they preach. We understand the value of kindness, but as we grow up, we become practical, self-interested, and calculative. We often don't help others as often as we should. The children, on the other hand, do not think twice before sheltering the kitten and helping the beggar. Their innocence makes them spontaneous and giving. See you soon in our other videos. Till then, think of the last time you helped a stranger.